asked. People wanted to suggest quests or decks that they'd like to see me play. The only suggestion I got was Foundations of Stone from Quaz, so I'm going to play that. I think I'm going to play it in Nightmare. And then after I've done that, I'll either pick some quests at random or quests that I like, or see if I have any more suggestions. Whatever. Okay, so yeah, Nightmare Foundations of Stone. I like this. And that's fine. Right. What deck am I going to play? I have a list of potential decks here, and yeah. Okay. So let's see. Where did I save this deck? Should be in here. Right. Yeah. I originally designed this deck as a combat deck for multiplayer, but actually, for a combat deck, it has pretty good willpower. So, I'm going to give it a go here. It's all kind of based around Noldor and some of the Noldor relevant attachments, I suppose. Well, I can leave it as it is. Elven Mail obviously isn't relevant. I've got Rivendell bows in here somewhere. I suppose I could swap those out for something else. But still hold on to the Elven Mail just for the extra hit points. Maybe. Actually, maybe even the bows, because this quest has the stupid Moria bats. I do have some innate ranged, I think. Maybe? I don't know. Yeah, so maybe I'll just leave it as is. Okay, and I quite like this opening hand. I've got Elven Light, got To the Sea to the Sea, got some nice attachments. Okay, Cave Torch. Cave Torch is restricted, so let's put it on Arwen. You should not need her restricted slots. And reveal one card per player. Oh great, that's gonna be great. So alright. 5 threat in the staging area to start. Never mind. Okay, so I'll discard Elven Light for Círdan, and then I'll discard Elven Light for Arwen. And I'll pull back 1 light. And I'll play To the Sea to the Sea. Well, let's see, if I wanted to play Guardian of Rivendell with To the Sea to the Sea, I would have to discard a couple of cards, and then I'd have to discard 2 more just for the effect on the Guardian. Or, you know, I could just save that for a later round and do this. Okay. So now there's 5 folks in the staging area. Let's quest for 7. Okay. Yep. Oh, so 7 against 5. I make 2 progress. Travel here. And that's it for the round. Draw, so I was then discarding the Watch of the Bruinen. Discard Elven Light for another resource. back, draw a card. This is why this deck really works rather well, because between having two Spirit Heroes and Arwen and not the Spirit cards in the deck not costing very much, I can use Elven Light over and over and over. Okay, so now it would be good to get this Guardian down. So yeah, so if I use To the Sea and reduce his cost to 1, then I'd have to discard a total of 4 cards between To the Sea and his own effect. And yeah, I think I can manage that. So let's discard Elven Mail and Elven Light to the Sea. Pay 1, and also discard Glorfindel and Elven Light. Round 4 could be nice, but no, I'll hold on to those resources. Got Revealed in Wrath, Faint. It's on. Yeah, I think I said on my last stream I find it weird when I'm playing solo and only have to reveal 1 card. I'm just like, what is that it? I don't have to do any more. So let's just quest for 7 and reveal. Okay, that engages me, which gives my global resource. Means I've added no threat to the staging area, so 7 in progress. Doing a shadow card. Let's do Elven Light again. Okay. Guardian will defend. So that is +2 because I am the last player. So he's attacking for 5. Yeah, maybe I should have just played that moment. I can't do any damage. But okay, Control N, extra draw. Now, getting out some attack power could be useful. So I'm going to discard this Faint to clear down. And then exhaust to the sea. Discard Elven Light, pay 1 for the Trollshell Scout. Then also pay 1 for a Rivendell Blade on the Trollshell Scout. Pay 1 for Elven Light. And yeah, this is working out reasonably so far. Let's continue questing for 7. Okay. I don't mind just taking a little while to get set up here, although I suppose it's not going to be super helpful given that I'll lose a bunch of stuff when I advance. Maybe I should, yeah, whatever. I'll have more blades. And here again. Right, that's fine. Right, attack 2, 4, ignoring 2 points of defense. He's dead. Then I discard Elven Light to keep the Trollshell Scout in play. And then I pull the Elven Light back to my hand. Control N. Second draw is still in Steel. I'm going to discard Steel and Steel. And let's discard Alwyn to Alwyn. Did I discard Alwyn last round? I'm not sure if I did. And let's play Elven Knight again. Goes to the C to the C. Discard Elven Knight. Play 1 for Watch of the Bruinen. And play 2 for a Raiment of War on the Watch of the Bruinen. Pay 1 for Elven Knight. Okay, Naya, that's nice. Not need to find Light of Valinor before it becomes really useful. Quest for 7. Yeah, I think I do want to still stick to 7. Choosing to discard 1 card at random from his hand. Okay. So, random discard. Faint, I don't mind that much. I didn't, but I thought it was intentional. No. Forgetting to discard to RN is not intentional. Always discard to RN. So I'm going to make 4 progress here. Okay, I'm going to trigger the action on the Mine Shaft for effect by 1 to put another progress there. Actually, no, wait. No, I'm not. I'm going to exhaust the Cave Torch to put 3 progress on it. Which discarded. Okay, that's an enemy side. It's not revealed though, is it? No, it's a staging area. Okay, so that put 3 progress, which means that the 4 progress I actually made 2 that goes on here, so I'm almost through. Travel here, engage this giant cave centipede. And at the end of the combat phase. Okay, choosing to add it to a different player's staging area. But there are no other players, so that would do nothing. Let's see. I need to attack for 9 to kill this. Which I can possibly do. 2 is going to come to defense, so effectively 4, 6, 8, 10. Let's just. Oh no, I don't have a feint. Well, but the Watch of the Bruinen defends without exhausting. Plus 1 attack, so he's attacking for 4. Take 1 damage, and then discard Elven Light. To keep him in play, and then play Elven Light to draw another card. Okay. And now attack for 2, 4. No, defense 6, 8. This guy's dead. Discard Elven Light to keep the Trollshell Scout in play. Control N. Second draw, discard Stone and Steel, as useful as it is. Let's play Light of Valinor. Naya is. Hold on. What happens on stage 3? Item armor, weapon, light. Mount and artifacts. Okay, so. Maybe I should hold on to Naya for after I advance. In fact, I think in general I want to hold on to a bunch of stuff for after I advance. So I'm going to pay 1 for Elven Light to draw a card and then discard that Elven Light to give Arwen a resource. And then I'm going to quest for 9. This card doesn't exist. I'm just declaring that this card does not exist. It never should have existed. As far as I'm concerned, it doesn't exist. Okay, I don't mind discarding a random card from my hand. Sudden Pitfall is not a thing. I quest 9, I make 6 progress. 1, 5, 6. And advance the quest. Travel here, it's Cave Torch. Discarding Dreadful Gap. Okay, that's cool. Draw in, draw again, discard to the C. Okay, so I've got a spare copy of Naya, that means I could play it now. Ultimate Universe Boo Dead Hero. No, I don't know what you're talking about. There is no card in this quest that could just kill a hero during staging. Actually, there is. Dark and Dreadful could do it. But there's no other card that could do it. The designers wouldn't be so stupid as to design a card that could just discard a hero from play randomly. I know that I'm going to have to discard a bunch of allies, so I don't want to play any more allies. So yeah, okay, once again I will play Elven Light to draw a card and then discard Elven Light to get a resource. And then that's quest for 3, 7, 8, 10, and I have to discard the top 2 cards of my deck. I must exhaust a character and discard the top half of his deck. I'm just going to play Test of Will on that. Yeah, it could have discarded an ally if I had quested with an ally, but I don't have a lot of questing allies in this deck, and so that would just sort of invalidate this quest for this specific deck, which would be stupid. Sudden Pitfall is just a card that shouldn't exist. Okay, so that was questing for 10. Should make it through the next round just fine. Okay, discarding the Veteran Sword Elf, obviously. Let's discard to the C to Arwen. And quest for 10 again. Okay, so 5 threaten the staging area. Start Sudden Pitfall Fan Club. Look, just because we played that one game where you lost 2 of your heroes and we won anyway, doesn't mean it's a good card. Okay, so 5 progress. Discard all item, armor, weapon, light cards, and then counter deck cards from play. Blah blah blah. Okay. So And I also have to discard all mounts and artifacts, and discard allies until I control 6 cost of allies or less. So this is gone, this is gone, this is an artifact, so it's gone. I get to keep Light of Valinor. These are gone. And I have to discard either... Well, I have to discard one of my allies, basically. I suppose I could hold on to the Guardian of Rivendell rather than the Watcher of the Burning. That could be reasonable. Because I have a spare Guardian of Rivendell in hand. And leave one Watcher of the Burning in the discard pile. I don't remember if I have 2 or 3 copies in the deck. So right now it's 2 defense and has 1 hit point left. So yeah, I mean this guy also has 1 hit point left, but he at least has 3 defense. Oh no, wait, no, hang on, because the whole thought was I can ready him with Naya, but I don't have Naya because I just discarded it. So let's leave Guardian. Right. And now I have to go to a random stage 4. So let's just move stage 5. Oh, where's the... Oh, I also need to sort out the encounter deck, but where's the second quest deck? I'm going to just put stage 5 in the second quest deck so that I can shuffle this quest deck. And now what is it? Enemies and treacheries go in the discard pile, go with the Foundations of Stone encounter set, which comes from the new encounter deck. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the locations in the Cave Torch back into the encounter deck before I switch the encounter decks. So this isn't too bad. I've avoided some of the nasty nightmare cards, like the what's called the Mithril Seeker. Can be horrible. So swap with the encounter deck, and then shuffle into encounter deck. And in stage 4. So, damn! I got the discard your hand one, which screws up all my plans of replaying Naya and have I seen all 3 copies of Naya? Yep. I mean, if I got the discard my hand, I was obviously screwed regardless. But I might be a bit more screwed than I otherwise would be at this point. And I have to reveal 2 cards. So enters play. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 6. Second card engages the last player. And now let's just discard all of these. So we just have stage 5 left. Alright. So I don't have to engage the primeval thing, handily. So let's play Elven Light. Where is it? I'm going to play the other one as well. Okay. So I'm not engaging the primeval thing. This could hurt. Yeah, it definitely could. I will defend with the Watcher of the Bruinen. The Watcher of the Bruinen is dead. So I can now attack for 4. So I do 2 damage and discard Elven Light to keep the Trollshaw Scout in play, and then pull back Elven Light to draw another card. Linda, okay. Right. Now, Control N. Let's draw. But I'm going to discard the Solar Lean. Because there is an interesting thing here. I'm going to play Revealed in Wrath. So, choose a non-unique enemy. Until the end of the phase, treat the chosen enemy's printed text box as if it were blank except for traits. This primeval thing has X hit points. However, right now, its text box is blank, so X is undefined. If X is undefined, it is 0. That's in the FAQ somewhere, I think. So right now, the primeval thing, because it has a blank text box, has 0 hit points. So it's dead. I didn't actually think of this when I decided to play this quest with this deck, but it was actually a really good choice for that reason. So that's pay 2 for this Watch with the Bruinen. And then exhaust to the sea to the sea, discard Elven Light twice, and pay 1 for Linda. After you end his play, if you have less than 3 cards in your hand, draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's play the Window Blade. And draw with Elven Light. Okay. So, things look a lot easier now that the primeval thing had a critical existence failure. So, actually, yeah, let's play the other Elven Light as well. Okay, Veteran Sword Elf. She's going to be useful. But right now, let's quest for definitely 9. I only need 7 progress. Let's just go for 9, I think. Oh, Nest of Horrors. Once in the staging area, against 4, spend 1 or more cards are attached to a nameless enemy from the top of the player's deck, attach an additional card. Travel, each player at this stage discards the top card of the encounter deck to travel through each nameless. Okay, that's not so bad actually. How am I pressing for 9? 5 progress. So, travel, which means I discard the top card of the encounter deck. It's not a nameless enemy, so nothing happens. So, my Watch with the Bruinen will defend. You take 1 damage, and I discard Elven Light to keep him in play. And then I can just attack for 4 like this to kill the goblin follower. And we're alright. Control N, draw again, discard Light of Valinor, discard Elven Light to Arwen, to C. Okay, I'm going to play Elven Light, and then, oh, my deck's empty. I didn't notice that I was that close to running out my deck. But okay, so to the C, I discard. I discard Light of Valinor first, and then Elven Light, and pay 1 for a Veteran Sword Elf. Since there are 2 Veteran Sword Elves in the discard pile, he has +2 attack and defense. Actually, are the bats even in the Nightmare version? I doubt there were more than 4 of them. So yeah, I think the bats have been removed from the Nightmare version. So I don't need to play this Rivendell Bow on the Veteran Sword Elf so that you could defend against them. And yeah, let's just play these guys. So now let's quest for 3, 7, 9, 11. I need 6 progress. Yeah, that's fine. 11. So, okay. Of course, I'm now kind of immune to nameless things taking my deck, because I don't have one. That's really interesting. So full threat, I was questing for 11. And I advance to stage 5, which reveals 1 encounter card per player. Nest of Horrors again. Because it does nothing at this point other than having a travel cost and some threat. So let's travel here, discarding a treachery. Yeah, that travel cost, in theory, that could be more of a problem in multiplayer when some players have joined up, so you have to discard multiple cards, then you might actually get some nameless enemies, but in solo, it's a lot of the time it just does nothing. So yeah, okay. I engage, heal the nameless thing, gain a resource. It's dead, kill it. Well, it's not dead. But it's going to be dead. I defend with my Watch of the Bruinen. So he dies because this has 4 attack, because there are no cards attached. Then I can attack for 2, 4, 6, ignoring 2 points of defense. And discard Rivendell Bow to keep my Trollshell Scout in play. And Okay, here we are. Right. What would be useful now, I suppose, would be if I had a Song of Travel on Mablung somehow. So he could um, so he could help with Elven Light. His resources are completely useless at this point. But speaking of Elven Light, let's go grab it. In these circumstances, I suppose having Will of the West in the deck would kind of make some sense. I don't think it's even in the sideboard. It's never really come up before. I've never actually run out the deck before winning the quest. A Lords of the Eldar actually would be useful at this point. That would be an alternative to Will of the West. And so I probably, I quite possibly should have done that. Because, I should have subbed in Lords of the Eldar instead of maybe the Rivendell Bows or the Elven Males, which are really, multiplayer cards. So now let's to the sea, discard Elven Light, and pay 1 for the Sailor of Loon. And then quest for 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Okay, I'll name this thing. So I make 11 progress. This is explored. Engage the other nameless thing with another useless resource on Mablung. Shadow. To have more options now if I didn't get that stage. Yeah. If I'd gotten a different stage 4 and hadn't had to discard my hand, then there'd be a lot more I could do. I could still, because what was all the stuff I discarded? Naya. I've had Naya to get some more combat power. Raiment of War, but it's up to 4 attack, 4 defense. Another Rivendell Blade, probably another Guardian of Rivendell. All these things. Yeah, I guess I only have the 2 copies of Stone Windsor. Mind you, I haven't needed them, so. Yes, right. Of course, given the current state of my hand, if I kill this Elder Nameless thing, realistically, I'm going to quest a victory next round, so it's just a matter of what I want to do. So let's just chump with Patrol Shot Scout. If attacking enemy is nameless, the defending player must discard his hand. Oh no! How will I cope with this? No, attack for 5 and deal 1 damage. Control N. And then quest for 3, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15. Oh, nope, sorry. I need to pull back Elven Light and then discard it to give Arwen a resource. Okay then. So that the top card may discard power as an event, so that these guys have 2 willpower each, so that I am questing for 15. 3. And I win the quest. Ah, okay, so totally the wrong stage 4 for me. But it worked out anyway. This is the first time I've tried playing this deck solo, and it does work pretty well. I think I still prefer it as a multiplayer deck, but this was very effective. Yeah, okay, so... right. So, any suggestions for what I should play next? Quest or player deck? I have a list of fairly suitable player decks. Yeah, I'm also open to suggestions, and I have nothing particularly in mind for quests, other than I may well be sticking to Nightmare. Prancing Pony? Okay, I can try Prancing Pony. What are the Prancing Ponies? So, I'm not sure if I've played this solo. This might be the first time. So, that'll be interesting. I know there's... There's like a... Yeah, there's a quest-specific action. Draw suspect plus hideout. I don't actually know how that works, but let's just experiment for a moment. But the thing is, if I have to put them in my deck, then I'll have to manually move everything out of my deck into somewhere else. Anyway, because I don't think I can do the quest-specific action on my sideboard or secondary deck. No. So I don't see what the good is of that, unless it... No. So I don't see what the point of that quest-specific action is. I mean, let's just experiment. If I put all these in here, and then quest-specific action, draw suspect plus hideout. Okay, so it seems like that did nothing. So never mind. Right. So let's do this properly instead. Right. Setup, staging setup, active setup. Right, special and second special. I should really be picking what deck I'm going to be playing, but shuffle and shuffle, and take these out, move all these to the first special, and taking best prize goes in here, and what else? Phantom Furnish should be active. Location and Ram Shuffle Manor in the staging area, and I need a player deck. I should remember, I guess I can use investigation deck. That's fine. Investigate X. When an active location with the investigate keyword is explored, shuffle the investigation deck with top X cards. Place those cards back on top of the deck in the same order. Right. And making the accusation. That's fine. There's the investigation list. Okay. Nice error message. I didn't actually look at what the error message said. Yeah. Okay, so let's see what's on my list of potentially viable decks for solo stuff. So, yeah, I need to be careful about. Basically, I need some threat reduction. Available. Definitely have some decks in here which do pretty well on threat reduction. So yeah, okay. No, that might not work. I'm tempted to try my old Dunhier deck, which I haven't played for quite a while. Because it's of course, some of the other decks that I have that are good for threat reduction, either they sort of depend on secrecy, which could be a problem when the quest is particularly big on raising your threat, or they have good threat reduction because they depend on raising their own threat. So, Mono Tactics, no secret victory. I quite possibly don't even have a deck that would do that. It's certainly not on my list of suitable solo decks for streaming with. Oh, that could be an interesting one. Let's do some shenanigans. So, where is it? Right. This is the deck. I think this is my second most popular deck on RingsDB, which I call the Invisible Army. That's a big sideboard I've got there. Probably want to take some stuff out into the sideboard. Let's see, given that I'm playing solo, do I maybe want some more combat allies? New stream idea, live deck building / testing. I mean, I could definitely do. Actually building on stream, I'm less sure about. It would be more complicated. I'd have to set up the stream to record my RingsDB window and stuff. Yeah, it might be fine as is, except for I've got Alpha in here. That's definitely good. So do I want to try and get down to 50 cards for greater efficiency? Well, I'm not sure I'm really going to be doing side quests here. So let's take those away. And otherwise I might be fine. Yeah, one card over. It's not an issue really. So set visibility to everybody. I have to take a mulligan because it's just fair because I did some sideboarding. So this is my real first hand. got Gandalf's staff, which is good. But mulligan. Okay, so this is now my mulligan. This is okay. Right, and yeah, I did all this. 1 for progress each round. Yeah, okay. So let's control N. Naya is my top card. It's not particularly helpful. Vilya. I mean, using Vilya to get in Naya is not going to be that useful. Playing Naya so that I could then vanish from sight, timely aid could be a thing. And if nothing else, this speeds up my deck. So let's play Naya. Okay, next card is another copy of Naya. Solo Justice Shall Be Done deck. We're just full of great ideas here. I know I can't do Vanish from Sight timely aid because I just spent my 2 resources. Never mind. It's at least getting me through my deck. So, okay, right. So, we begin with quest phase. I'll raise my threat by 2. Then, quest for 6. 5 threat. I might be screwed. I need some more willpower. Control M. Okay. I mean, that could be some more willpower. So, sure, let's... Although, no, if I Vilya him in, that's not really going to help my willpower, because Elrond will be exhausted. So, if instead I... Vanish from sight... I want timely aid... So Faramir obviously would be more willpower, so would Arwen or Bilbo. Bilbo obviously would find me my wizard pipe. So let's go with Bilbo. Shuffle. Then also search my deck for the pipe. There we go, wizard pipe. Then shuffle again. Oh hey, Vilya. And then play the pipe. So, okay, now I can quest for 8. 7. Well, I make 1 progress, so I'm okay. So, this player must choose either look at the top 2 cards of the investigation deck, or each player draws 2 cards. I'll look at the top 2 cards of the investigation deck. So, Control Shift E a couple of times, great. Okay, so Todd the Troll is out. Let's create a note here. Todd the Troll, I've seen, and yeah, I can put him back on there. Take him by surprise. Should discard pile into deck, discard cards until an enemy is discarded. So, and then this is removed. Oh no, right. I've got Keena's Lances, so I need to pay attention to things. So, I might be screwed here, because I don't have a defender for this enemy. Okay, my enemy is Bill Fermi. Bill Fermi has taken me by surprise. And now I can travel. Okay, so I can't go to either of those. Let's go to the Ramshackle Manor, which I have to raise my threat by 1. And I take Bill Fermi undefended. 2 damage there. And that's all I can do. Control him. Right, now let's play Villiers. Wizard Pipe. Gildor onto the top of my deck. And Villiers Gildor. Light of Valinor, that's great. So now, there's 5 threats in the staging area. I need to keep questing well. No, this was hanging out on top of my deck. It really does. So I'm going to stick with questing full 8. So there's 7 threat, and I make 1 progress. Oh, and I have to raise my threat by 2. And I take this undefended. Deal 2 damage to Gandalf. Control M. Okay. Light of Valinor. So, now... Okay. Right, okay, so quest phase. I raise my threat by 2. I commit to the quest. 3, 6, 8, 11. And then I... Oh no, sorry. And then I Wizard Pipe Boromir and Villiers Boromir. So I'm questing for 11. Both up by X-Fax. 1 more than the Investigator. Oh, and this game is doing 1 from Bill Fermi. So, 1 more then, so up to 43 threat. So I'm questing for 11 against 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Finally progress on the quest. Maybe I should have picked a deck that starts a bit stronger. Oh, and I just got an Investigate 2. So, shuffle Wolfpelt's Jake and Bill Fermi's house. So I'm making some progress. This will be the top card of the encounter deck. honestly, that might be the way to go. Or, I mean, let's see, Market Square. The old warehouse is the most threat, but it reveals another card to replace itself. Rather not raise my threat. Realm Shuffle mana. Let's go to the Market Square. Spending this resource. Okay, so Boromir will defend against Wilfang. Plus 2 attack because my threat is 35 or higher. So he's attacking for 4. Deals 3 damage. Boromir readies, but I can't do any damage. Control M. This is... Okay, what's the threat on the stable? 5. If I just use a pipe Arwen, I can play her. Okay, that's not useful. I have to raise my threat by another 2. So let's quest 2, 4, 7, 10. Arwen targeting Elrond. 10 against 5. Okay, so that's doomed 1 from Dolphin. Either raise each player's threat by 2 or shuffle rival body count into the investigation deck. Well, I really don't have an option. Added no threat. So I'm 10 against 5. 5. And investigate 2. Settle hiding hole and top the Trigon. Put these back. Let's travel to the old warehouse, which reveals the top card of the encounter deck, which is a lawless ruffian. Damn. So he's going to engage me. And he's going to be attacking for 4. Elrond is 4 defense right now. So, okay. And then, okay, actually, yeah, I've got Naya. So let's... Naya... Actually, no. Let's... do I want to defend with Boromir? If I defend with Boromir and use Naya on him, then he would be 2 defense. Yeah, I think that's my best option. So I defend with Boromir and then use Naya on Gildor and Boromir. Otherwise, you'll threat by 2 or return attacking into the staging area. Okay, but Boromir is alive. And now Boromir is 4 attack, Gildor is 3. So I can kill this lawless ruffian and control him. Okay, I can, in the resource phase, go down runes, discard Naya. Not sure if Out of the Wild is really what I want to be going for right now. So, most of the Forge would be useful. Let's do that. Master of the Forge off the top of the deck. Oh, Gandalf's stuff would also be quite nice to have. So maybe I save the Master of the Forge and just Villiers the staff. That is indeed on a razor's edge. Okay, there is 5 threat in the staging area. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reveal 2 cards this round, rather than raise my threat. So let's see, 3, 5, 7. Um, 10, 11. And Arwen is targeting Boromir. Now reveal Lawless Ruffian and... Okay, this is Doomed 1. Bill Family. Discard the top decks. Okay, so discard 2 cards and add that threat to the staging area. So that's a total of 13 threat that I'm dealing with. What was that? 4, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11. Okay. Wrong choice of deck, I think. Maybe with a more favourable draw I could have dealt with it. It was taken by surprise, really. Sort of screwed me over. If I'd had the chance to continue, obviously I was going to put Gandalf's staff into play. I suppose I could have played that Daeron's runes. Used my Master of the Forge. Jeez, deep knowledge. I'm going to stick with Prancing Pony. But we'll do a different deck. So I should clear out this note. It's no longer relevant. So, yeah, that's the second quest deck I want. The second special. So, yeah, I mean, I am sort of thinking maybe like Dunhir deck, although it's the thing, because one of the ways that Dunhir deck works obviously is it keeps threat down with Spirit Mary, who is somewhat less effective in solo because not so many enemies getting revealed. Plus, I feel like I'm definitely going to end up engaging with some enemies at some point. So, maybe not that one. Anything that depends on getting down into secrecy is going to have problems. Okay, so yeah. This still could be kind of risky, but it might work out. This is a deck which I built for when it was the 400th anniversary of Shakespeare's death, which I called "We Are Such Stuff as Dreams Are Made On." So it was all sort of themed after The Tempest, with the idea of Gandalf as Prospero, Eowyn as what's her name? Miranda. I think it's Miranda. And Grima as Caliban. And the Sylvan allies is all the spirits that turn up. So obviously with Grima in play, it's potentially risky, but because it's got Grima, it's also got threat reduction, and it should work pretty efficiently. So, okay. Right. Now, let's see. I want the pipe. And I want the keys. And then let's pipe here. And doomed one for. Let's lower my threat by one. That's how I'm starting. So then let's quest for 4, 6, 8. There's 2. Surge, touch 2. Okay, there are no brigand enemies in place, so that's nothing, but it surges. Scrap top X cards. I am just going to cancel this. Oh, and of course I have to raise my threat by 2. So yeah, just cancel that to get a decent start. So I was questing for 4, 6, 8. So I make 6 progress. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I look at the top 2 cards. Each player draws 2 cards. So let's look at the top 2 cards of the investigation deck. Old Orc Eyes and Wolf Help Jake. And yeah, just being a bit stronger out of the gate is going to help massively. Now let's travel to the Ramshackle Manor. Shadowfax is an expensive neutral, unexpected card in solo. Well, yeah, but I've also got 3 unexpected characters, I think. So it's just one more option for the ready. And controlling. Yeah, of course I've still got Deep Knowledge. But I'm pretty okay with what's currently in my hand at the moment, so I'm not going to use it. Now, what I really want is Olorian at this point. That's the one sort of missing piece right now. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to do one to play the Weaver for free and shuffle Tastic Will back into my deck. Okay, I found Naya. And that doomed get me into resource there. And now let's I'm gonna go for actually yes, but I can go for Courage rather than Shadowfax. Here. Did I check who the hideout were in the last quest? No, I didn't. I just reset it. So, okay, now no threat in the staging area. I can quest for 4, 6, 8, 9. 12. Sure, let's go for 12. This is 2, I make 10 progress. Oh, raising my threat by 2 again. Can't make 4 progress. Right, and of course this takes away the restriction on threat reduction. And so investigate 2 also. Shuffle. And we see Bill Fernie's house and Susie the Spider. Doing pretty well on the villains so far this time round. And let's travel to the Market Square. Pay 1 from Greener. I should probably update this deck, thinking about it. We've had some new silver stuff released since I built it. Okay, so let's see. In the resource phase, let's play Islander Mid Pals, returning Galadriel's Handmaiden to my hand to reduce my threat by 2. So then in the planning phase, going to Wizard Pipe the Minstrel onto the top of my deck. Play 2 Foresight Minstrel. Search the top 5. for an event, I'm just going to take this island in perils. Shuffle my deck. Still a Test of Will on there. And maybe I save up. Or, well, let's continue living dangerously. Doomed one. So I can play this Handmaiden for one and drop my threat down by one again. Then also raise my threat by 2 at the beginning of the quest phase and quest 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Let's see. It's Johnny Club Infected, it's accusing. Well, it might not be. It might be Todd the Troll. What was I questing for? 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Do I want to send Game Bath as well? Or hold them back for potential combat? I want to be sure I'm going as fast as possible. So 13. Dark Alley. So 13 against 4. I make 9 progress. Market Square is explored. And okay, so this will finally get me an enemy. Let's travel. Oh, hang on, the Market Square was investigate 2. To Spider and Stubble Hiding Hole. And then travel from Dark Alley, shuffle the discard pile into the deck, and discard until I get an enemy. Okay. Yeah, definitely better start. You know what? I'm going to play Island Amid Perils, returning this Handmaiden to my hand to drop my threat by 2 so I don't have to engage the Threatened Outlaw. I'm going to go on. Okay. Then I'm going to play 1 for this Weaver from the top of my deck and shuffle Island Amid Perils back into my deck. Let's see, I will have to deal with the Outlaw this round. But, yeah, of course. Let's put Archer up onto here. I'll have to do one. Yeah, I haven't found Olorian or Gandalf's staff, actually. Either one of which would have been kind of helpful. Oh, there's Gandalf's staff, but I can't play it now. Either of which obviously would have allowed me to effectively save resources. Okay, Nightcrawlers. Either one of which would have allowed me to save resources without driving my threat up. The fact that the keys were the one thing that I found early is pretty annoying. Also going to play Shadowfax. And then quest for 3, 7, 8, 10, 12. Oh, enemies in the staging area can't take damage. So much for that idea. Still play the archer. Oh. So 12 versus 6. 1, 2. Okay, let's discard. What do I discard to then? Honestly, a little bit tempted to just discard a test of will, but I would sometimes say that. Let's discard the Make Guide to boost iron. Oh wait, there are only 12 quest points on this. Why did I think there were 16? Okay, I have done this right. Yeah, this is round 4. I made 4 progress every round. I'm on stage 2 already, which should have done this. I can have this no guide back. What the hell? How do I fix this? I mean, technically this is very much more of it, because this would have happened after, whatever. So I should have had this old warehouse. I should not have had to raise my threat by 2. And okay. And then I have to reveal. Okay, I still got the wall of Ruffian. So whatever. There's 9 threatening staging. I quested to 12, which means I explore the Dark Alley. But I do not place progress on this stage, which means I don't actually have to resolve the second forced effect. Got this perfectly. Investigate 3. Shuffle. I have seen all 3 of these before. And okay, let's go to the old warehouse, revealing. Open the discard the top 6 cards of the encounter deck. Technically that's only 1 because I'm technically revealing this before I've actually got here. And also the travel phase, so adding threat to the staging area doesn't matter. Now I'm going to have to engage both of these. So that's great. And they're both for attack. Obviously I don't really have a lot of options for how to defend them. And I can't do any damage. In. Okay, there's Olorian as well. Right, let's go for Olorian. And there's my greeting. Gandalf has enough attachments. I can now play the staff. I really need a way to deal with these enemies. I'm not entirely sure that I have one. Okay, hang on, let me think about... Okay, so if... No, that doesn't work. I can't get my threat below 35 to make the smallest ruffian safe for me. Which is one way that I otherwise could. Get somewhere. Let's exhaust Olorian and pay 1 for the Gladstone here. Heal Gandalf. And then she can be a chump. That's a thing that I could do. And play the staff. Which I should have used the wizard pipe to put it on top of my deck, and then play it. Right? No, because Olorian was on top of my deck. So I play the staff, and then I pipe this Test of Will onto the top of my deck, and put a resource on Gandalf. And then I trigger Greener. So I can actually play Test of Will in the top of my deck for free if I need to. And then quest for 6, 8. And each player threat by 2, what makes the immediate attack. There goes that Test of Will. So I make 6 progress, which is more than really good. So I'm going to have to trigger this force effect. Either reveal an encounter card and remain at this stage or make the accusation. I have to stay here. Although I should do this investigate first. Either look at 2 additional cards or reduce each player's threat by 3. I could have gotten myself down below 35 threat. I didn't think it through properly. Never mind. I'm still going to take the threat reduction option and investigate 1. Shuffle, stable hiding hole. I've seen enough of the stable hiding hole. And then this, which means I have to reveal another card, village stable. Okay. Okay. Discard around the card in my hand. That's fine. There are too many enemies right now. And they all attack for 4. So let's jump. And you know what? Let's jump again.